What if Neymar won the World Cup? Would that really make him the king of football? Look, imagine this. You're naturally talented. People see it early. Teachers, coaches, strangers. You're praised before you're tested. Then one day, you win something huge. The thing everyone says changes everything. And suddenly, you believe one moment rewrites your entire life. Be honest for a second. That feeling, this feels exactly like my life. Here's the uncomfortable question we don't like to ask. If Neymar wins the World Cup with Brazil, does that finally complete his legacy? Or does it just change the story people tell about him? Because that leads to a deeper tension most people avoid. Does greatness come from one historic moment, or from the structure built over an entire career? My name is Mr. Green, and I spend way too much time thinking about how legends are built, and how narratives rewrite them. If you believe one moment can define a lifetime, or if you've ever wondered whether winning fixes everything, make sure to subscribe and leave a like on this video. Here's the thing, we love simple stories. Winning the World Cup changes everything, but the truth is far less comfortable. Winning changes perception, not structure, and Neymar is the perfect case study for that. Let's rewind. Neymar grows up in Brazil with something rare, talent and protection, a supportive family, an environment built to showcase joy, creativity, flair. Football as expression, not survival. From very early on, he's not chasing validation. Validation is chasing him. At Santos FC, he's not just good, he's treated like destiny. Europe isn't asking if he'll arrive, only when. Then comes FC Barcelona, and this is where the story quietly fractures. Because now he's sharing a space with Lionel Messi. And look, this isn't about inferiority, it's about context. Messi's entire identity was forged through suffering, rejection, repetition, silence. Neymar's identity was forged through applause, freedom, expression. Same talent tier, completely different psychological foundations. Then comes the move to Paris Saint-Germain. On paper, control, money, spotlight. Psychologically, isolation. Now he's no longer sharpening himself against the best structure in football. He's orbiting comfort, pressure increases, injuries pile up, distractions multiply, and something subtle happens. He doesn't fear failure. He fears prolonged discomfort. There's no sustained hunger structure, no obsession loop. Talent carries him, but talent doesn't transform him. This is how you end up with brilliance, without domination. Now let's enter the what if. Neymar lifts the World Cup with Brazil. The country erupts. Debates shut down. The internet declares closure. The narrative flips overnight. But here's the question nobody wants to sit with. Does a World Cup rewrite who you were, or only how people remember you? Let's be precise. What would change? His historical legacy, media perception, comparisons with Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi, his symbolic status in Brazil. But here's what wouldn't change. His psychological structure, his relationship with suffering, his response to long-term sacrifice, his identity as an artist versus a builder. And that difference matters more than trophies. This is where most people completely miss the point. Winning late can validate you, but it doesn't necessarily complete you, because there's a dangerous confusion we make. Result not equal. Process achievement not equal identity. Here's the truth, stripped of romance. Winning doesn't build structure. It reveals whether it was already there. A trophy can close debates, but it can't rewrite habits. This is the key distinction. Messi and Cristiano were kings before the crown. Neymar would receive the crown first, and that changes everything. Think of it like this. The World Cup is the final exam, but the career is the education. Talent is the spark. Discipline is the fire that never goes out. Pain is the teacher. The trophy is anesthesia. Before the World Cup, talent validated, character incomplete. After the World Cup, narrative elevated, structure unchanged, creative freedom versus mental architecture. Messi and Cristiano built prisons of discipline and lived inside them. Neymar built a playground and never fully left it. No hate, just analysis. If he wins the World Cup, the debate is over. Here's where the story breaks. The debate ends publicly, but not psychologically. That's all he was missing. No, that's all the audience was missing. This proves injuries were the only issue. Injuries explain interruptions. They don't explain absence of domination. Winning didn't fix the structure, it changed the narrative. Let's be very clear. Winning the World Cup would not automatically make Neymar the king of football. It wouldn't make him a failure either, but it would confirm something deeper. That greatness is not about arriving once. It's about staying uncomfortable forever. A single achievement can silence arguments, but it cannot rewire how you were built. And this is the idea I want you to sit with. Greatness doesn't reward talent. It rewards obsession, structure, and sacrifice. Some people are born with everything. Some even win the ultimate prize. And yet, they never dominate an era. Not because they weren't gifted, but because one moment can't replace a lifetime of construction. That's the myth we need to stop believing.